how important are the measurement tools?
Well, especially if you're rebuilding an engine, everything has to be torqued down to certain specs.
Correct.
If not, the engine comes apart. You don't want to over torque them. You may snap the bolts. Like when you have measuring, the diameter to check that when you're doing shimming on transmission or shimming on the motor.
Oh, this is critical.
You need to make sure.
We're going to explain that one. Those are the measurements, metric, and those are the measurements standards. And we need to be familiarized with both of them. It's incredible, but the people say, no, I prefer only a standard because I am in America, I am specialized in Caterpillar. My friend, Caterpillar, the ball heads are metric. The heads of the oil pan are standards. It's a mixture because there are different manufacturers. Look, this is a Snap-on and it's 25 years old.
Well, this one here is probably about 8 years old. This one here is about 30 years old.
Oh, really? And both of them are...
And they're Snap-on.
Yeah, Snap-on, great. It's not only Snap-on, Mako is great.
Mako, Mac, Snap-on.
Snap-on, there are great. And I love it, for example, Craftsman and Cobalt, those are good tools. Yeah, you remember that one, guys? When you visit the AutoZone, Advanced Auto Parts, you have for free on the decks. This is to calibrate the gap on the spark plugs. We have a lot of videos related with the calibration of the spark plugs. In order to understand easily the conversion in between metric and standard is too simple. You have a 1 inch. This is 1 inch, and we are going to divide it, and we are going to put the equivalent in metric. 9/16 is pretty similar to 14, and you founded those equivalents. If you divided 1 inch and you do the equivalence with the 25.4 millimeters, and this is the table that I use it to do the comparison. In mechanical systems, the genius is Mr. Newton, the law of Newton. The second law of Newton states that the force is equal to the mass times acceleration. But it's pretty similar in electricity with the formula of Mr. Ohm. The doctor in electricity is Mr. Ohm. For me, it's not Mr. Ohm, it's Mr. Tesla. But we are going to talk later about that. And what states the Ohm law? The Ohm law states that the force is the voltage, is equal to the intensity times resistance. And we are going to play with this formula in the next class, and the next class, and the next class. In the next 3 coming electrical courses, we are going to play with that formula in different ways. Power. Power is basically the work in a unit of time. In mechanical units, the work is measured in horsepower. In electrical units, the work is measured in watts. Yes, and in the next coming videos we are going to convert mechanical power into electrical power, or vice versa, electrical power into mechanical power. I need that you keep in mind one important formula to convert electrical power into mechanical power. The mechanical power you can convert with this formula. 1 horsepower is equivalent to 746 watts. This is very important in the future when we calculate the generators. We are going to use that formula. Yes. Yeah, the unit of power in electricity is watts. 1 watt is equivalent to 1 joule per second.